Hello, everyone. I hope everybody doing fine and doing great. And today's topic will be 2025 is ending soon. So the end, basically summed up like 2025, you know, overall. So even though this year alone is up and down. At the beginning of the year, I did my internship, which I have a good experience in. Been there about 4 months from January to April. And I learned a lot from doing audit, working for an accounting firm. I will enjoy myself again. I will enjoy myself. And I don't mind working for the company in the future if I ever see if they have any audit associate position in the future if they do post that. I apply for it and call it a day. And that's probably how I would do it. And just start my county career. And that's probably how I'm going to do it. But you just never know. Each company is different. And, and I think, I want to move to Charlotte. And but I know they're gonna need some time because Charlotte is very expensive to live in, and I guess I need to prepare myself. First, I need a car and get my driver license, then find me a job in Charlotte if possible, if I could find any. I'm gonna look at that in the upcoming new year, and yeah. And after the my internship ended, I tried to look for the jobs and things like that, but and not except for because the economy is not good. Um, and for most of 2025 is okay, thing like that. Then I started my second year of grad school in August. It was fine at the beginning, thing like that. And of course, I was slacking off, from work because I was playing like slacking off from school because I was playing on my game and not being focused. Reason for that, take care of my mama. Me try to find me a job and just mess up economy, thing like that. Um, then I started and I forgot to mention that I got started on my CPA journey and go over there on NABA CPA bound and study for one section of the CPA exam. I did took it in August, but I did not pass, even though I was a little disappointed. But I'm happy that I able to get some exposure from people who talk about the CPA exam, as I going through NABA as well as Beta Alpha Pies, basically from Beta Alpha Pies or BAP. They are people always talk about the CPA all the time. They say like not everybody will pass on their first try, and at least they kind of pair me, but like, hey, if you did not pass the first time, it's okay. There are a lot of people take a 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever time until they pass. So I don't feel bad. Even though I was disappointed that I did not pass the fall section, but you know, we're gonna pass some more, but I'm so busy and with life and about to go broke and have to go back to my retail job. Even though I do not want to go back to my retail job. I will try to find me another job, but retail, don't dream about the only one that would accept me at this point, so I took it. And and the pay did not change. The last time I left, it was $12.25, and then I came back at $13. And I'm like, not being there for how long? I deserve better pay, but not being there for too long. And that $13 per hour ain't gonna work in this economy and the way it's going up these days. They tripping, you feel me? And they very tripping. And, but I had to do it at the time because one, I'm about to be low on funds and try to help with the family, and then yeah, as y'all know, I lost my mama 2 months ago on October the 21st, 2 weeks after I turned 28. So that rough. So yeah, I turned 28 2 weeks before my mom passed away. So my birthday like October 7th, and she passed away on the 21st. So yeah, that gotta be rough right there. I miss my mom, so the count. I miss my mama a lot, and it's so strange without my mama. Especially the holiday is very fucking weird right now because my mama not here no more. She usually decorate, especially for Christmas or make something for Thanksgiving, but she ain't here no more. Now kind of like just me and my dad. Um, running the household, but and as well as of course my brother, sister on my dad's side having me out, thing like that. But as things go by, I know there's like one of my family members, well, one of my sibling, well, my sister, she was not helping out that much, but I understand that she have a job of her own and a life. I just kind of wish she kind of like come by the house or help me out, like pick me up from work, wherever. But my sister don't want to help out, so I'm very disappointed in her, and very disappointed because like I keep hearing things from other people that my sister still doing gambling stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? But I realize my sister, and I'm kind of disappointed in her. Like I don't know, like the past 2 months. I was disappointed in my sister, my older sister on my mom's side. I very like disappointed. Like I'm like, dang sis, help me out, but I felt like she not being a good sister right now, or just not want to help out. It's just like she. I felt like she just left me behind. That way I felt like my sister left me behind. I don't think we're gonna get any resolved before the end of the year because she in her own world. Probably grieving just like I'm grieving, or the loss of our mama. And people had trying to check on me and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered. Even I made a post about it, like maybe like a month or two ago, and of course people still try to call me the thing. I'm just don't want to be bothered. Like already hard enough just deal with everything what's going on in my life, but and It's just a lot. You feel me? I'm just kind of disappointed in my sister that the how she handled things. And I definitely did not like how everything handled at my mom's funeral. That was crazy. Basically, my mom not getting her obituary on time, and my sister and my auntie kind of screwed that up. So it's like I had talked to my auntie about it, but I ain't talked to my sister about it. But I didn't know that my sister was doing X, Y, Z. But definitely figure out how I'm gonna go talk to my own sister. I don't know. I'm gonna get it resolved before the end of the year or after. But I don't know. But we gotta figure it out. But knowing where I'm at right now, I don't think I'm going to because I think I'm kind of pissed at my sister. It's just I just felt like my sister just did me dirty. She left me behind with all this responsibility on my own, take care of my daddy alone. Like my sister just left me behind, and also whenever we try to get my sister to help out, she just always complain and shit. It's like, what is no use to? What is the point of getting help for you and you act like that? I don't like that. But that is some BS. But really, I can't control my sister. It's disappointing. Disappointing as fuck, cause that my sister. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna talk about my sister how I feel before the end of the year. If not, it's what it is. What it is. If we had to talk about it during the new year, it's what it is. But if that possible, we gonna see. But I don't think I'm going to. Where my mood at? But yeah. Um, what else? And of course, I want to say happy holiday to y'all. Merry Christmas, which is today is Christmas. Well, actually, tonight is Christmas. Well, actually, it's the middle of the night of Christmas Day. So this is Christmas. So happy Christmas to everybody. And even though I did smile a little bit, got my little present and thing like that. Spent time with my sister and got some food. And yeah, just spend time with family. Um, I have a good time, but even though we're without my mama in it, so that kind of a little strange. So that kind of the weird part. But other than that, I passed my two classes online, even though it was rocky because everything going on in my life with my mom, dealing with her cancer, and then she passed away, messed me up, and me trying to find a job, and everything just it was a lot going on in my life. So I'm glad I'm done with that fall semester. Whew. I definitely drunk some wine cooler for that, and plus with my loss of my mom on and everything else, cause that's just too much. I'm just like, woo, that's just too much, and like definitely was too much. So what else? And I'm looking forward for the new year, which I'm happy about, and I probably going to discuss it with y'all. What I'm maybe looking forward of the new year, 2026. Definitely the number one on that list is getting my master's in accounting in May. So pretty excited about that coming up and trying to decide what I'm going to do with my life and like when I get my master's degree in accounting. And I did definitely do want to move to Charlotte. I definitely want to, but then there's just people that tell me my life I need to prepare myself. Like first, I gotta find me a job in Charlotte and things like that before I decide to move down there, and also give me a car. Especially Charlotte very congested because I remember I was down there for my internship, baby. That traffic was woo horrible in the damn morning and the damn afternoon. I'm like, damn. And best I would use them Uber, man. Uber was costing my butt. I like, damn. Going back and forth is shit crazy, but I was crazy work. I ain't gonna lie with you though, bro. It was crazy work, but yeah, but and it was crazy work, but what I saying? Yeah, now I need definitely a car. Bet you in Charlotte. Got me my cousin like, hey, cuz you need a car. Bet you if you're gonna live in Charlotte. So, and since I thought about it, I might use my mama old car. But then I heard that you gotta make payment on it, which was pretty high. And I'm like, oh shit. But so I might have to find me, you know, a nice car whenever I, get me my driver license. But I might have to take a driver license class because it's been a minute. And the last time I took a driver lesson class, I was 14. I was doing a driver lesson ed class, so I was 14 years old at the time. So it's been that damn long. So basically, I definitely don't remember for certain though. I really don't remember, y'all. I ain't gonna lie with you. I really don't remember. But whew, I definitely don't remember. So I definitely gonna get me a car. Um, definitely a car. That do well, and whenever I might have found some classes for the new year. I guess I have to figure out how that go work while I'm going to school and work. So I gotta make that work. And plus the good thing, most of my classes online, so that good. And yeah, definitely gave me a car. And yeah. And that's how I decide what I'm gonna do with my life. And I had like five different options. Either one, go to be like an auditor or audit associate at a accounting firm or public accounting, what they call it. Two, I could go corporate accounting to be like a staff accountant or just accounting, do like, financial accounting stuff. Three, I could do nonprofit, just, I'm an activist and, I might look for like a social justice organization because based on what I believe in now, I'm, autistic, I'm queer or bi, I'm black, and I'm a woman. So I might work for a social justice organization. They kind of lined up with my belief that I think I'm gonna go with. Um, I could use my knowledge, being an activist. So I would love to use that. Four, I could go to forensic accounting, like why people commit fraud, things like that. Even though I think I tried to get the internship one time, but that didn't work. So but I met somebody at the Navajo Women Brunch that they told me that I could work for a bank that do forensic stuff, or go straight to auditing, or another stuff, or work for governmental or counting, thing like that. So I just got to think what I'm gonna do with my life. So I gotta figure that out. So especially with forensic accounting, if I decide I want to go that route. But yeah, but or I could start my own business, or maybe do like a nonprofit. But I know we're gonna take some years and money to start a nonprofit. Cause baby, I don't got that kind of money on me. I really don't have that kind of money. So if I do one day have my own business in the future, gonna be basically why my advocacy work and spreading awareness about neurodiversity in the Black community, whether it be autism, ADD, thing like that. But I'm mostly familiar with autism because that's my expertise, and plus I'm autistic. But every other neurodiverse disability that I'm not expert in, so I'm not aware. So what I could do if I have my own business, of course I get people who are activists or who also employees. People might work for me and they might be autistic or ADD or any form of neurodiverse, disability. They could bring their expertise, and also, you know, I could do like each month, like autism month or ADD month, whatever, right? Wherever this start at, spread awareness at, we could do that. I could bring people who work with people, or they are, RD they sell, spread awareness, because we need to make change, because especially with neurodiversity in the Black community, it's not mean awareness. So we need that, make that aware, because it not many people who like me who are Black and know distinct, and not many people. So I don't know if I don't know make a nonprofit in this economy if I ain't gonna work out. Cause I could have, but I don't got enough funds, so it might be a minute. If I do, it's gonna be in the future. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking, and I'm gonna say happy holiday to y'all, and I guess the summary of 2025, and what the new year bring, because baby. Whew, hope it ain't gonna be a high mess like just like 2025, cause this year had been nuts. Especially with the administration that we got. Oh my gosh, it's a hot mess. I know some people not have a good, have a good year. So hope they don't drag that over to 26. But you know how people are. And speaking of that, and I know there's some people in my life had peer back, a former friend, dealing. I remember a day, my former friend trying to hit me up saying Merry Christmas. I didn't respond back because, baby, he was just so disrespectful to me when we were friends. And even after we no longer friends, he was being rude and trying to follow me on Facebook, even though I told him I don't want to be friends with you no more. Apparently, a little background. Me and him, we both autistic. We know each other, back in elementary school. He white, I'm black. We both autistic. Of course, he moved, you know, around stuff. And I think I saw him in middle school, but I didn't pay attention that much. But then, of course, we went to high school in two different high schools, and we connect there, you know, through texting. Hey, how you doing, blah blah. As friends do. But things got weird when he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I told him like I was being on that time. I never sugarcoat. I don't have feeling like that. I guess he would feel some type of way, and I guess he called me out of my name and disrespect me and blah blah. And ever since then, our friendship kind of 1 minute we ain't talking, 1 minute we back to talking. It's like up and down. And I finally decided to end it like after I graduated from high school, but then a couple of months later I decided to reconnect with him. But at the same time I still get that feeling there's something off. And I guess a few months after texting him, thing like that, I decided to end the friendship again. And I told him this, I don't want to be friends with you no more. Just leave me alone, blah, blah. And he got very, very weird talking about, oh, so you want to end our friendship, show your titties. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So after that, I did not respond to him, thing like that. It was back in like 2026. And I did not respond to him about the whole year. And he tried dragging on in 2027. And somewhere throughout the half of 27, he said, sue you to, sue you to, sue you to, all blah, blah, blah. And then one of them text message said, so you're in the word titties. I like, uh-huh. Now we're going to respond back to him like, we're going to cuss his ass out. I was like, you got me F up. But then if I respond back to him, he going to keep, you know, go respond back. And I decided not to respond back to him. So I blocked him, thing like that. And I didn't respond to him for years later. And he still trying to find me on Facebook, whether it be Instagram, X, wherever. I be blocking his ass. I'm like, well, right. Then somewhere in 2024, at the beginning of the new year, 2024, he tried to find like, hey, I want to be friend. He tried to send me friend request on Facebook. I like, nope. And I sent him like a voice message like, hey, I'll let you know I don't want to be friends. Don't ask me. I don't want to be cool with you. Leave me the hell alone. Don't waste your time on me. Please move on. I'm gonna waste your damn time. Don't waste your time on me. I don't want to be friends. Period. But he was doing good about the whole year until he text until now. He said Merry Christmas. And I'm like, did I told this fool leave me alone? And of course, I would not go respond back. Well, I did respond back, but and I thought about the other day, I decided to block him. I'm like, why did I told this fool not to respond to me? But I guess he did. So I don't know why some people just don't want to move on. Don't get it. But it's what it is, what it is. So happy holidays to everyone and stay safe, y'all, okay? Bye, y'all.